At East Tennessee Children's Hospital, we know that time is precious, but some times are better than others. That's why we have 4 urgent care facilities with pediatric experts ready to get you back to better in no time.
Good afternoon. Thanks for checking in with your afternoon weather update. We had some mid-level clouds and a couple of sprinkles across the Southern Valley. Really haven't seen a whole lot of activity when it comes to rainfall. The mid-level clouds are kind of clearing on out. Now some high-level clouds are starting to work their way back in, but those clouds will kind of work their way back in throughout the day. I want to start you off, though, and take you to Monroe County, Maynardville. That's the Union County Courthouse. You can see some high-level clouds out there, some filtered sunshine at times, but definitely a nice afternoon. And we'll show you what it looks like outside with this low-pressure system swinging off to our south. And so that's really going to be the story. We've been talking about this for the last couple of days. Models kind of been hit and miss, but really the general rule of thumb is we're probably not going to get much in the way of precipitation. We've got some high-level clouds hanging out with us, and I think that's going to be about the extent of it as this low continues to track its way off to our south and southeast and stay along the Gulf Coast states and really bring more rainfall there. So a mix of sun and clouds and maybe some light rain showers possible across the Southern Valley. We'll show you what your future cast looks like here in a moment. A big warm-up is on the way, and then a big rain event looks possible or probable by next weekend. Of course, you can always find out the latest details online at easttnweather.com or scan that QR code in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. There you can download the app and check in on a bunch more stuff with the East Tennessee Weather website. All right, here we go. Lunchtime temperatures have been hovering in the 40s and 50s. Again, a little bit of a slow warm-up thanks to those clouds. Now we're going to start to see those temps climb into the upper 50s to low 60s. So it's still going to be a pleasant day. A little bit cooler than yesterday, I think, in some locations. And into the evening hours as we get kind of ready for work and school here tonight. Sitting down for dinner. We're at 57 degrees by 7 o'clock. Or maybe you're doing dinner out. You just don't want to cook tonight. You'll be cooking all week long, right? Futurecast. Picking up our timeline. Again, a little bit of light rain expected across parts of the Southern Valley. But we have some really dry air in the low levels. So it's really not going to add up too much. So watch this. See the Futurecast showing the green across the Southern Valley all the way through 7 o'clock here tonight. But when you switch over now to the accumulated rainfall that actually makes its way to the surface, yeah, it's fairly lackluster. Not expecting a whole lot of precipitation with this system, and we never really were expecting a whole lot whatsoever. That's all going to track its way to the south and southeast. High pressure builds on in, and we're talking about plenty of sunshine and a nice warm-up as we get into next week. Heaviest rainfall here from now through Monday evening is going to be from Atlanta, Macon, Augusta, and also Charleston and Myrtle Beach for any spring breakers traveling to the coastal areas. 7-day forecast, average high is 59. We're right on par for those averages today, a little bit above average tomorrow, and then well above average as we get into our Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. So a nice little warming trend on the way. Little bump in the road on Thursday, bringing us a few clouds and maybe a little bit of light rain, not expected to add up to much. And then next weekend, we're going to be talking about a storm system. Watch what you see on social media and watch what you share. Make sure you share from a trusted source. A lot of folks are already pounding out a bunch of information, but those are called social meteorologists. They've learned how to get paid. They just blast stuff out there. So come to a trusted source. East Tennessee Weather is trusted for sure. All right, here's our storm system I'm talking about. So we pick up our timeline on Thursday, a long ways away, right? It's going to be blasted its way across the Great Plains into the upper Midwest. It's going to open the doors from the Gulf and really allow a lot of moisture to stream its way on into the area. So all the way through Friday night and Saturday morning and into our Sunday, we're talking about the heaviest rain right now. The rain axis looks to be a little bit further to the west, but if this shifts a little bit further to the east, we're still talking more rain here. But still, there is a possibility of maybe 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. We're a long ways away. Things will change, so make sure you check back in. Don't take these numbers to heart. And again, watch what you share on social media. But I will say that the Climate Prediction Center has already put us under a risk, a higher risk for heavy rain on the 15th and 16th. That's Saturday and Sunday of next week, and a moderate risk for the outlying areas of there as well. So confidence has really increased, even this far out, that we are looking at a big rain event. Could things change? Yes, but we have to share the information that NOAA and the Climate Prediction Center and the Weather Prediction Center are talking about as well. Speaking of which, we will continue to stay elevated when it comes to precipitation all the way through the latter part of the month, possibly. But with the more moisture comes warmer air because warmer air can hold more moisture. And so there we go. We're talking about above average temperatures when it comes to our region. Not saying how far above, but above average temperatures are looking possible as well. Of course, you can always find out more online at easttnweather.com. Download the East Tennessee Weather app. In the meantime, get out and enjoy some sunshine. Sorry I took your time today, but thanks for checking in. We'll see you back here for your evening weather update as we get ready for work and school. Plan your day with the East Tennessee Weather app. From video forecast weather updates to an interactive radar giving you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours to day parts, 7 days, current conditions, access to the only 24-hour weather channel right here in East Tennessee, live weather cameras, and severe weather alerts from the National Weather Service. Download the app today to always stay in the know. This is East Tennessee Weather when you want it.